was confused. Was he not here when I left him? I could not see him, and I could not see far. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a YouTuber based in Kaduna State, Nigeria. Today's video I'll be doing my makeup. Not something heavy though, something really light and simple. I'm not going to be using a lot of products. I'm be using a lot of foundation and concealer and all that, but it's going to be something nice. And while I'm doing that, I'll be talking about signs you should that when you see them, you know that you are dating a narcissist. And I have that experience. I've dated one person like that. So while I'm talking about a sign, I'll be giving my experience based on that. So yeah, and this person might watch. Let's start. I wash my face and then I moisturize it. I'm not going to be using primer because it's night. Where am I going to? I'm not going for a meeting. I'm not in a beach. I'm going to start by putting my brows in place. Not like I have much brows, but I like to use, where is it? I think it's in the back. Jeez. I like to use this. Oh my god. Going through something. You might not understand, you might understand. I'm going to use that for my brows. This thing is so good. It's a hair wax. Gel or hair wax. I like to be as loud as possible. Possible. I don't want to shout. I don't think I'm mad. My mom will come out now and be wondering what's going on. I'm not going to be sleeping anytime soon. So first point, let's be talking. First of all, who is a narcissist? A narcissist is a person. I won't say is somebody. Is a person that believes they are superior and unique compared to others. They are often unable to recognize other people's opinions and needs, and they are dismissive to others, meaning they like to think highly of themselves. They like to think they are better than everybody, and they just like to think they are gods. So let me just talk about how I met this person. Well, okay, there's one point, right? And the first point is they are charming at first. Now let's talk about how I met this person. Foundation is not really my shade. It's the Blossom Foundation color 5. How I met this person. He is, I'm not going to say he was because he's not dead, but he is a mutual friend of somebody that I know. We're in the same school. So yeah, I used to see his post on Facebook sometimes when he tags this other person like that. So one day I was in church and he and this person really look alike. You would think they are twins when you see them, but they are just friends. They are even different tribes, but you think they are brothers. So, and I'm friends with this other person. So one time in church now, from his post on Facebook, he plays football. Now that I've said he plays football, some people will know who I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, so he plays football, and from his pictures then, his hair was colored. He had a particular side of his hair that was colored. I think this side or this one, colored gold. So I was in church minding my business, and then during offering time now, I saw this person. I was not like he's not so. I was like, okay, the boy is fine, no. And my first point is what? they look charming at first. Yeah. Abi, they were charming at first. That's what is written here. So like, this guy is fine, and we're mutual friends on Facebook. See, but I've put too much. We're mutual friends on Facebook. So after church, I think in the afternoon, I sent him a message. If you're a fine person, I see you, you're fine, and then like, I like to talk with their fine. That's if they are fine. So I just went to say, were you in so church today? And he said, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I saw you. And he was like, okay, cool. And that was all. Like, that was all. I was not looking for a relationship. And at that point, I just broke up with somebody, and I was trying to. I think this is okay. I was trying to get myself back. So what's this thing again? I'm going to use this setting spray from Flawless Ivy. I'm a Flawless Ivy girl. I love Flawless Ivy. If you buy me Flawless Ivy products as my birthday gifts, I will love you. Anyways, so I just sent him a message and I said, oh, I saw you in my church. And he was like, yeah, he was there. And that was it all. And then I think he now started sending me messages, and then we're talking. We're not talk shallow. So me, when I saw him in real life now, when I saw him in real life, I thought, okay, he's fine. I like fine boys. I like fine guys. I know I'm fine too, so I thought he was fine. I started talking, and he came to my house. I can remember the first day he came to my house, and we now even went to his house. Imagine, we went to his house, and I was to go back to school. We were back home for I think first semester break. We were home for first semester break, so we're to go back now. Like I said, I was not thinking anything in my head. In my mind, I just met a new friend, something like that. I think this is okay. So, and then I went back to school, and he started texting me, and I'll be replying, but still yet there was nothing in my head. I was not looking for a relationship and all that, so I didn't really take anything serious. He was one that kept on sending me messages, and when you start to show somebody attention, like you're showing them they are serious, they will want to also take you serious. Plus, this guy is fine, so I'm using this Flawless Ivy concealer palettes. Add a lighter shade in my inner corners. I'm just going to put it here alone and see here, and we're good. Let me be on my forehead. Yeah. He started texting me, and I was not like, okay, let me take this person serious. So, anyways, he'll be calling. One time he called me and he was like, you know, to call person, blah blah blah. I'm like, what do you mean? You're not my boyfriend. Why should I be calling you and all that? So later I was not like, okay, so it's like, this guy is interested in me. Let me be interested back. So that was what I did though, and I started responding. I saw the first red flag, but I ignored it. One time, I think he called me or something, and I missed it, and then I tried to call back, and this guy refused to pick my calls. I called and called and called and called and called. Then later on, he picked, and then he lied that he was not around. There was one time we were talking, and he told me what actually happened. He actually lied that he was not there, but he was there because he was there with his friend. I think at a point his friend even picked the call because he didn't want to talk to me. He was angry. I'm like, see this mommy, I'm trying to call you to let you know what happened. Why I think I didn't pick your call at that time, and you're doing your best for me. a red flag, but I ignored it. I ignored so many red flags. The second point is they like to hug. They like to hug the my dog is barking, sorry. They hug the conversation, talking about how great they are. Yes, I agree with that, because he was always talking about, like I mentioned, he plays football. So he was always talking about how good he is. And I can understand it when people are like, oh, I know I'm very good and all that. But like always trying to make the conversation about yourself, like they just try to make everything about yourself and they forget about you. That is, yeah, it's not like you're just there for show. You get? So yeah, nothing much about that point. The third point is they feed off your compliments. They need a lot of praises, and if you're not giving them, they get mad. I want to say yes, I can relate with that. This guy has a lot of people telling him how good he is playing football, right? So he has, I don't know if he has changed now. I don't know. He has taken it to be in his head. He has made the thing to fill his head. His head has swell of flesh. So he's always like, oh, I know I play well. Even if this doesn't happen, this will happen. I know I'm a fine boy. Even if I break up with you, I'm going to get another girl that is going to stay with me and all that. And I can remember one time when he was telling me that his ex was telling him that, okay, he and his ex before me were cool. So you're saying that the girl said, that she hopes that I can stay with him in a relationship. And I'm like, why would she say that? I beg, let her mind her business. I didn't know what was going on. I knew what was going on, but I was turning a blind eye. Anyways, yeah, they like to feed up people's compliments. Like, they like people to tell them, yes, you are good, yes, you are fine, yes, this, yes, that. And then they like to carry themselves high. How would I put it? They like to think they're better than every other person. You know, there was a time we were talking one time. One of the times we're having issues, like having arguments or just talking, I think. And he was telling me that if say when we eventually get married and misbehave or something, and we already have kids, he's going to take his kids and he's going to go away. And I'm going to leave his house. And I was like, at that time, I was already getting fed up with the relationship. So times when he would talk like that, I would say my own. So I was like, what do you mean you're going to take the kids and all that? Am I just going to be there as somebody that is going to give birth to children for you, and then I'm not going to have my money, or what? Like, what do you mean you're going to take the money, you're going to take your kids, and you just go away and you take your house? Like, I'm going to leave your house. Like, what do you mean by that? Anyways, that's what happened though. So yeah, the next point is they lack empathy, the ability to feel how other people are feeling. This is very true. They don't care about how you feel. They just say stuff. I think I did well with the concealer today. Happy because it's night. I'll go over it with another powder. I prefer to do cream contour on top of powder contour. They lack empathy. They don't care about how other people feel, and I totally agree, because this guy treated me bad so many times that I will not be thinking, oh Pamela, on a normal day you not tolerate this, so why are you doing it now? And one thing with me is, which I'm trying to stop, in fact I think I've stopped it, is not taking, somebody treating me bad for a long time. Like, I try to give chances. I try to give a lot of chances before I now decide, okay, I can't take it anymore, I'm not doing it again. So like all these red flags I've been seeing them, but I'll not be like, let me just wait and see. Let me just wait and see. Let me just wait and see. And then it never gets better. One time we were working. Okay, I wear glasses. I'm wearing contacts now. Most of you know already. So this guy never liked my glasses at all. I remember one time I was talking to my classmates. His sister uses glasses too. Very, very thick lens, thicker than my own. So she got married and I was like, why did your sister use her glasses for her wedding? She could have used contacts. And he was like, she didn't need contacts, plus her husband didn't mind. So and I just told him, I just said, this one so doesn't like me with my glasses. And he was like, why wouldn't he like you with your glasses? Like, isn't that how he met you? Why would he not like it? And if he really loves you, then he's not going to have a problem with you wearing glasses. I was thinking about it too, but then I just it doesn't matter. I just like let it go. One time we were working, we used to take walks very well. He'll come to my house, we'll walk. We'll go to his house to spend some more time there and then walk again. That's in that relationship I walked tired. But then it was like romantic work. So there was this place we were going through, and if we were walking, he always tell me to take off my glasses, and then he will hold the glasses and he'll be like, don't worry, I'm with you, you're not going to fall or something. Not like my eyesight was that bad, it was not as bad as it is right now, so I could actually do a little bit without glasses, but I can't, even now I still can't like see people's faces from far. So I was managing. Okay, I mean, I'm not going, I don't know, and even now when I'm working, I don't look at people's faces because I don't want to think I looked at you and then I didn't greet you or something. So we were working, and then we passed through close to my friend's house, my classmate's house, and I knew her brother. Me and her brother rode to WAEC together. So I saw him now. He was the one that said, oh, look at this person's brother. And then we just thought, we were like, I was like, long time, how are you, blah, blah. And then normally you see a friend that you've not seen for a long time, you hug. You don't just do handshake, especially if it's somebody you used to talk to. As I then we used to talk very well because we're seeing ourselves like almost every day. We're writing exams in the same school. So we hug now, and we finished talking. Only for me to turn, and I'm not seeing this guy. I was confused. Was he not here when I left him? I could not see him, and I could not see far. But I knew where we were going to pass through, but the place was still kind of far, so I could not really, I know it was like somewhere, but I could not really see where it was. So I was just there now. I was not like trying to press my phone to let it be like, oh, I'm just pressing my phone, but I was just looking at that side. Then I saw a boy passing through like the place, like it's just like there's a gate there, but there's no door, and I just walked in through when I saw the guy with the boy coming out. So I now tried to dial his number, and then as I was dialing, I was walking, and then he was just down there waiting for me. I'm like, why would you do that? Me and you are working together. You know I'm not wearing my glasses, and then all of a sudden you just turn and you're not there. And this guy, what he said was that, why will I hug somebody in his presence? What do you mean? That was my friend. That was somebody I've not seen for a long time, and then I'm seeing him again, and it's not that kind of hug. It was just, how are you? You know, that kind of thing. And I cried. I started crying. And the guy was telling me that I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have hugged him. Blah blah. That I know that he doesn't like stuff like that. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, why is this an issue in the first place? I can't hug somebody. Is that what you're saying? Or you don't hug your own female friends? I cried. We were working. I was like, give me my glasses. I was mad. I was like, give me my glasses. He said, if you wear these glasses, then don't ever talk to me. That's one of his best lines. When we fight, he'll be like, if you do this, don't ever talk to me again. So I said, give me my glasses. I was crying, give me my glasses, we're still working. So if you wear these glasses, don't ever talk to me. I started collecting my glasses, and then I wore it, and I was about to like continue moving. It was like, will you stop? I'm talking to you. And then I kept on, he was like, I'm talking to you. And then I stopped. And at that point, I can remember somebody was passing, and he was just looking at us, but he just passed. And then he was like, will you wait? Then I waited. Me, hey. Nobody used to talk to me like that too. I don't know what was in my head. I don't know. It's like they have a way of they have a way of controlling you. That was what was happening. My dears, I suffered. How many was it, up to a year? I think it was up to a year. I think the relationship was up to a year, if I'm not mistaken. Setting powder. I'm going to do it the way Glam by Omoye used to do it. So she'll first double press it in. And I'll go over it and bake. I'll use it to bake. I was just in love. Stupid love. So I waited, and they say wait, it's why I waited. And then he was like, let's go to his house. And we went to his house. And then we spoke. I told him when we got to his place, I said I'm not going to enter your house because I'm so mad. He wanted to pick something. I can't remember what it was. So I didn't enter the house. I just waited for him. Okay, I told him I didn't want to see his mom because his mom was another issue. She was giving me like, she was expecting some kind of things. Me like this, I'm still a girlfriend. People are expecting me to start doing like, although I was already reasoning, one thing with girls, when we start dating somebody or when we meet somebody, I don't know if it's only me, when we meet somebody, we start to think, we fantasize marriage and children and everything and dream house and everything. So I already did that with this guy, but the way his dad was cool. I think I preferred the dad to the mom, even though like the mom was bad, but how she would always want me to, when I entered the house, I must go and look for her and greet her. I must do this. The first day he introduced me to his parents. Normally how I would greet somebody, like I just greeted, and this man was like, you not bend down and greet me. I did bend down. You not bend down and greet me, blah blah blah. And then I wore my glasses and she's like, she's even wearing glasses. And then he now told her that he's medicated. Wahala. So Nisha, I already knew that. This might not work, but anyways, I was in it. You don't care about how you feel. There's another point I want to make. So there was one time we were having a video voice call. He has a friend that is playing football abroad. So the friend called and he was like, okay, let's talk. Let us all talk. And then my friend too was on the call. My friend that I met her brother now, that I saw her brother that I hugged, that they left me. So yeah, the three of us were on the call. And people that know me know I'm like a quiet person. Most times I'm a quiet person, but there are times I make noise, but like I'm mostly a quiet person. So we're having the call and they're just talking, and if people are talking and I'm not always the kind of person. I used to be quiet for the first time, even though they were my friends, but like they were just talking during the call and I was just quiet, like listening. And then he was like, you not talking, everybody's talking, you're just quiet. And then his friend was like, Haba, is that how to talk to your girlfriend? Then he was saying it in pidgin, like he was like, I'm like feeling myself, I want to try to say it how he said it. Like she just dey feel herself, she no want talk. Waiting, I'm not good with pidgin. Waiting she dey feel like. So and then the friend was like, is this how to talk to your girlfriend? Then he now said, if I'm not going to talk, I should get off the call. And then I went off. Like, why will you talk to me like this with your friend on the call and my friend on the call? You're talking to me like this, and your friend is even asking you, is this how you talk to your girlfriend? And you're even saying if she's not going to talk, let her go off. So I went off, and this guy, like these things he used to do, he never thought how they were going to make me feel. He never thought if I was going to be hurt. He just cared about himself. And that instance of me, not instance, that's scenario of me taking off my glass didn't happen like just once. It used to happen many times. There was this time we were walking again, passing through that same place, and his friends were coming. He's like, "Babe, my friends are coming. Move your glasses. Move your glasses." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to remove my glasses. Why would you ask me to remove my glasses? You don't want your friends to know that I'm wearing glasses or what? Or what? I know people that will tell me, oh, you look cute on your glasses. So why are you telling me to take off my glasses? I didn't take it off." And I remember one time he was asking me how much contacts he's going to help me pay for contacts. Story. Anyways, yeah, they don't really care about how you feel. They just do stuff, and it's more about them. Everything is mostly more about them, and yeah. So the next point is they gaslight you in the form of manipulation or emotional abuse, and the signs include the signs of them gaslighting you is you feel like everything you do is wrong. You're always apologizing, which was what was happening. Like, we're always having fights, and I was always apologizing. Like, we can, out of 7 days of the week, we can fight 6 days, and then we'll rest one day and then we'll fight again, and then I'm always saying I'm sorry. They'll manipulate you. This guy manipulated me. He emotionally blackmailed me. It was like I was doing everything to make him happy. It was everything all about him. And what he would say is, you're the only girl I love. I love you, and blah 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 blah. Do this for me, and it was bad, Sha. It was bad. It wasn't easy. It was not easy, dear brothers and sisters. It was not easy. So yeah, they will gaslight you. They will make you do stuff that normally you will not do as a person. Even though I know that love will make us do stuff for people we love, but it can get too much. Like, nah, this is not me. I'll never do this. I'm going to do this. This is not me. If I that it is not what you should be doing as a person, but because you want to make this person happy, you do it, and you keep doing it just because you want to be with them. Let me conceal my brows. I might not be able to talk. I'm using the same foundation to save time, and then I did my lashes. I don't know how this brows is looking on the camera. I don't think I blended this thing completely. The other point is the 6 points. I have 7 points here, so the 6 points is they think they are always right. So no, let me spray first. Tastes like sugar. Don't do this, you might die. This is Mega Impact Mascara. They never want to apologize. Like, most of the times when we're having issues, it's either, oh, you made me do this, oh, you made me say this, see what you're doing now, you're making me shout at you, see what you're doing. The only thing that this guy did not do is carry his hand to touch me, because if he had done that, then I would have revenge back. I'd have done it back. But he didn't carry his hand to beat me, but his words, he beat me with his words. In my life, I've had only 3 serious relationships, and this one I'm talking about is the most manipulative, most narcissistic, and most dangerous relationship I've ever been in. And this is the person I loved the least in all of the guys I've loved. And the thing is, I didn't even love him. It was not like love at first sight. It was like, oh, okay. The only thing was that he was fine, and then I had to grow the love based on how he was treating me as a then, showing me all the attention and being acting nice and all that, and giving me reasons to take him serious. If not, me and this guy wouldn't have dated, because he was not my type. The only thing I would say that was my type about him was the fact that now, so I'm not even saying the fine that I was saying then. Now I'll look at him and be like, where is the fine I was looking at? He was short tall. He's the tallest person I've ever dated. He's tall, and that's it. His dress sense is not what if I'll date somebody and the person is dating like that, I will agree to. His dress sense is totally different. He likes to show off. He likes to show off. He likes to show off. Anyways, I was saying they never apologize, right? They don't like to apologize, which is true. So I was saying most times we'll fight and this guy will not want to say sorry. There was this time, I can't remember what happened, but it was clearly his fault. And uncle said he was not going to apologize. And even if he will make it, he will always say, oh, you made me do it. You made me say this to you. I like my makeup. In all these points I've made, you notice that these things are happening in your relationship with the person you're with, then it means you're dating a narcissist and you should go and break up. And it must not be like somebody you're in a relationship with. It could be your friend, it could be your mother, it could be your father, it could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could even be you. There's something that I saw somewhere that people that are narcissists don't really know that they are. They don't know that they are doing what they are doing. So, my dear you that broke my heart, if you're watching this and nobody has come to tell you that this is what you are, then I'm telling you that this is what you are, and I really hope you have changed. And if you know that you are a narcissist in one way or the other, please try to change and just try to be a better person. Stop hurting people. Stop hurting people. And yeah, so if you end up liking this video, this is the end of it. If you end up liking this video, don't forget to like, subscribe. My subscribers are growing. I have 25 subscribers now. I'm trying not to jump out. I have 25 subscribers now. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and keep on watching and share my videos, please, so that I get more subscribers and all that. And I will see you guys in my next video. And also thank you to those that watch and then come to tell me ways they think I should improve, or ways they think I should improve and all that. For watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on my social media pages. Anyways, that's it. So good night. Thank you for watching.